So I flew in from LAX to JFK on a Sunday. Today is Thursday and I am on day 4 of quarantine. I'm making this video in hopes that it'll help anyone traveling into New York City during this time. I traveled July of 2020 and I will tell you about my experience from LAX to JFK to my apartment. So if you watched my previous video, I think it was my previous video, you know that I missed my flight because of the whole backdrop situation. So I got to the airport like 3.5 hours before my flight time and there was no line, so I ended up sitting in the boarding area for 3 hours, which was fine. There were definitely a lot more people flying now than like a month ago, and like people were not social distancing. Anyways, so once you're in the boarding area, there's an announcement that tells you like if you're flying into New York, you're required to fill out a traveler help form. So that form is required by anyone traveling into the state, no matter where you're coming from. And you can fill it out before you travel online. I'll put it in the link below. It's like a 2-3 minute survey asking you about your symptoms, where you're traveling from, your flight details, and you just have to screenshot the last page and you're good to go. So once you get on the airplane, same drill, no one was sitting next to me. You have to keep your mask on at all times. I was on a red eye and I ended up sleeping through most of it. I don't even know what happened. But when I got to JFK the next morning, they give you the announcement again. If you're coming in, you gotta fill out this help form. If you do it online, and I recommend that you do it online, you just like show them the screenshot and just walk by them. But also, like if you don't fill out the form and walk past by them, I don't think they would know because there was no like order or line for this stuff. It was just kind of like a blob of people. But if you're flying in, please, I guess, fill out the form on behalf of other people who are filling out the form. If you didn't do it online, you can get a paper form from one of the attendants that are there to collect it. So this is as soon as you exit the aircraft. They don't really check anything once you exit the airport. They don't check your temperature. They don't do anything extra. There's just a lot of signs that say like COVID-19 health precautionary measures, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I took a Lyft from JFK back to my apartment and I pretty much have been here since. I have food that I packed from LA and I brought it over to New York, so that will hold me over for 2 weeks until I have to go to the grocery store. And if I do need to get food or if I run out of food, I think I will just be ordering delivery. Yeah. So to go back to the form you need to complete if you're coming in to New York through an airport, through the Port Authority, New York or New Jersey. If you fail to submit this form and they catch you, they will fine you $2,000. I don't know how they will catch you because I don't know how they're tracking everyone. I guess they can work with the airlines to make sure that people are filling out the form. I don't know. But no one has called me, no one has texted me since I've been back. I don't know if they're tracking my phone. I don't know if they just think that I'm quarantining. If you're driving in or if you're taking a train from any of the neighboring states, there's not any formal measure to track any of that. I guess it's up to everyone's own responsibility to make sure that everyone is being safe. And the mandatory quarantine right now is required for travelers coming in from 31 states as of July 23rd. I will list all of the states because I have it in front of me right now. Alaska, Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, California, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Missouri, Mississippi, Montana, North Carolina, North Dakota, Nebraska, New Mexico, Nevada, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, Wisconsin. Those are the 31 states that are requiring mandatory quarantine. New York is in phase 4, so it is pretty opened up. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's really not that much. I thought it was going to be a lot more strict than it actually is, which I don't know is a good thing. I think it's up to everyone to make sure that they're being safe, traveling responsibly and making sure that we're keeping a safe environment for everyone, especially people who have been in New York the entire time and their homes are here. I'll link a few of the websites that I mentioned down in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. Not that a lot of people might watch this video anyways, but I hope it helped if you're traveling into New York City during this time. Stay safe, travel responsibly, and be healthy.